Hey, it's Lee for Best at Losing, and I'm here with another pickups video. Now, this pickup occurred a little while ago, but I didn't have a chance to film. But it's an interesting one. It's different from most. I went to visit my family and a couple friends, and one of my friends, Scott, decided that he kind of wanted to thin out his collection a little bit, just make a little bit more room. So he basically kind of said, "This is a store, buy what you want." And we have a lot of similar tastes in terms of the games we own and whatnot. So there wasn't that much that he had that I don't have necessarily. But one thing he did have is a rarity. And it's this big old thing that looks like a VCR. So for those of you who don't know, this is actually, I don't think this is a Philips CDI. I think it's a Magnavox CDI. But the CDI, do we go into the lore? Let's go into the lore. I might not get this perfectly, but Nintendo in the days of the Super Nintendo were looking for a CD attachment. They turned to Sony before nixing that deal, and that attachment ended up becoming the PlayStation. They also went to Philips, and they also nixed that deal, and that attachment became a system, which is the Philips CDI. So it's a CD-based system, not very well regarded. Getting a proper controller for it helps. I don't have a proper controller. I have this remote control looking thing, so playing games on it is a challenge. But I just like the weirdness of it. It weighs like 20 pounds. It's crazy. Probably not 20, but still. And my friend Scott gave me 4 games with it. So I got Laser Lords. And most of these games, from my understanding, have a little bit of a full motion video and things like that. We've got, is it Kether or Keither? I feel like it's Kether. I don't know. We got Burn Cycle, and it says Mission Briefing. I've seen some video of this game played. I think it's almost a classic on the CDI. And then I have Tetris. And this Tetris has kind of like a weird background and a tiny little game thing. So none of these are going to blow people's minds, but kind of a cool get, something weird, something I haven't had before. CDI is kind of notorious for three Zelda games, 2 of which have horrible animations and voice acting, one of which is apparently decent. And it also has Hotel Mario, which is a Mario game that they were allowed to make. So I also got a couple games for other systems. Nothing huge, but just things that I thought looked interesting. I still don't have a PS3, but I've got a pretty big PS3 collection building up. And here is Alice the Madness Returns. I'm kind of going in front of my light right now. It's hurting things. So a PS3 game to add to the lot. I got 2 Dreamcast games. And in retrospect, I'm 90% sure I already own this, but I got Carrier. Just in case I didn't own it, but I'm convinced I have it. So I got a second copy of Carrier. And this still sealed House of the Dead 2, which I don't have. And is it worth keeping sealed? I don't know. I'm probably going to crack that thing open. We'll see. We'll see where my motivations fall. Other than that, 2 other... I guess I went hard on the Sega stuff. So I got, for the Saturn, Clockwork Knight. So I need to get this one and the second one. They're both on my list. They're a couple of the only affordable games left on this system that I can get, because everything else is like hundreds of dollars. So just a cool looking platformer. Very, very neat. And then a game that I probably should have owned for a while, but just never had. So I've got The Revenge of Shinobi. Got this bunch of games. Paid a reasonable price for them, I think. I I probably got a deal, but I don't think I got like a steal. And he was looking to clean them out. We're friends, so we cut each other deals fairly regularly. Sometimes we give each other stuff. He gave me a Sega Genesis. I gave him a Dreamcast at one point. So it works out. I was glad to help him thin it out. He gave me some pickups, and I haven't been going to the store that much lately. So this was nice to kind of add to the collection. All right, thanks for watching.